Next is Madeline Carl.
Hello, can everybody hear me? Okay. My name is Madeline Carl. I worked at CanTV for 3 months. I resigned yesterday. My main concern is the disproportionate allocation of resources to signature shows and the misalignment of the mission statement and the current operations. I think there's a big gamble taking place, and what's being gambled is Chicagoans' access to a 40-year-old institution and the mission at its core. I think there's a push to make CanTV more respectable and professionalized by adding signature programming, and it's leaving community producers begging for scraps. I think the signature shows are a good illustrator of the problems at Can because they absorb so many resources. This includes staff resources, which there already isn't enough staff, and people are being pulled away from their desks to crew on these shows. I was hired as a community program coordinator, which means I'm supposed to go out into the community and shoot, and I barely got to do that because I'm crewing these shows. Me and my team were referred to as the production team, and I think that really illustrates that we're being used as crew for these signature shows, and I think that's very sad. I think it's a huge risk to allocate so much to these shows because community producers can't book the studios, staff members are taken away from their duties, and it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. Also, freelancers, that's been a way to, help fix this problem of not having enough staff, and I don't know how much the freelancers get paid, but I've freelanced and I can imagine they're making my month's salary in a matter of days. I feel like with the community not being able to use the studio as much as they should be able to, I don't think they're getting a lot of new equipment. I feel like CanTV is sort of being turned into a private production studio, and I think it's going to be hard to prove to Comcast that this is a community resource when the community can't use CanTV. During my 90-day review at Can, I wasn't given any specific wins, even though I worked really hard on a lot of the programs that you see. I worked hard every day. However, I was told that I needed to soften my dialogue, and I was told that I slammed my notebook on the desk when I walked in. I was told that twice. I find that next to what Andrea experienced, I find that really concerning that gravity is slamming. Anyway, I also provided HR and management with a 2-page document of every worrying concern I witnessed during my 90 days, including but not limited to safety, problems with management, and examples of unethical and potentially illegal activities. That's it.